What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? Hey, Nate, you want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
The people of Dubai don't like the Flintstones.
Why?
They just don't. But you know who does?
Who?
The people of Abu Dhabi do.
What?
What do you mean, what?
The people of Abu Dhabi do? What?
The Flintstones? Dabba dabba doo. The people of Abu Dhabi do?
Yeah. Abu Dhabi. It does not sound like Yabba Dabba.
Yeah, that's it does. You're just so...
He says Yabba Dabba
You're
Doo, not
so...
Abu Dhabi Doo.
You're so damn vanilla that you can't even get the joke.
I mean, that was
it was good. It was good,
you need
Chad.
to put a big thing up on the screen where it goes, fail.
No, it was good. We'll start the show. What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of August 3rd.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Good.
We are in a completely new month. July has gone and passed us by.
Bye-bye.
And you know, the children are going back to school, and you know, we got to, you know, make sure you obey those speed limits during school zones, and you know, just look out. What am I? Let's talk about comics. Anyway,
I'd like to do that.
We've got some cool ones. Hey, surprise! We've got some X books. We didn't have any last week.
Wow.
Yeah, so let's just start it off with our X books, and we've got Judgment Day tie-in, Immortal X-Men issue number 5. We have Exodus on the front of the cover. You know, Judgment Day number 1, we loved it, and I am super ready to just get into all the tie-ins, you know, that are really just in our runs of our books, and this is not, you know, this is gonna be dope.
Yeah, Exodus is a character that I don't know very much about, but I'm excited to see him focused on.
Yeah. Well, especially because I'm assuming he's about to go ham because they almost killed Rachel Summers, who he believes is the messiah of Krakoa. So I'm sure he's about to just go. He's just going to lose it. He's just going to go absolute apeshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Jesus.
Excuse me.
Also, God dang.
You cut that out.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you know, I started looking at like all the tie-ins that we're going to be getting for this. There's actually one book that I probably won't pick up.
Wrong. You will.
It's an Iron Fist tie-in.
Oh yeah, you'll still pick it up.
Nah, I'm good. Like, I didn't order it. I think I'm good.
Wow, dude. You're literally going to have a complete set minus one book. So when you're going back through and looking at the whole, and like, man, it's like 2032, you're going back through talking to Daniel about the event. He's going to be like, Dad, where's the Iron Fist tie-in? And you're going to be like,
no, I'm going to be like,
and every other jabroni,
nope,
you skipped it too, so it's got really low print run.
Absolutely not. It's going to be, look at this event called Heroes Reborn. All right, next up, another Judgment Day tie-in. We have X-Men Red issue number 5. Hopefully, we get some answers in this issue of, you know, what really happened to everybody on Mars, aka Araco, because Uranos just straight up like counted to 10 and everybody's dead now.
Yeah, it's I think what, half the population's dead or something like that.
Yeah, basically the backup plan for Krakoa. I mean, that's just kind of, you know.
I do think that's pretty cool that they let, it seems like they're letting Al Ewing be the one to tell the actual story of what happens on Araco, though, because that's kind of like literally exactly his story. So
Right.
it would have been a shame for them to have done this.
Just take it away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And this cover's pretty dang dope too.
Oh
So
yeah.
here we go. Our last X book of the night, which doesn't appear to be a Judgment Day tie-in. We're just kind of off. It's doing its own thing, just like Knights of X. Is Legion of X issue number 4. After issue 1, I was like, I think I'm dropping it after issue 2. And Cy Spurrier, give the guy credit. I'm still like on it, but it's hanging on by a thread. But every issue, there's just this one little like, okay, I'll keep reading it. Okay, all right, I'll keep reading it. And so this idea that the Iraqis detest gods and they openly kill them has got me intrigued, more specifically because we have Loki here on the cover, and there might be some murdering going on amongst the Asgardians. I don't know, but it has me intrigued.
What has me way more intrigued, but is way more riskier, is putting Galactus's shadow in the background there, because motherfucker dead right now.
Well, no, he's not. He came back to life in Fantastic Four.
Did he?
Yep. The Watcher brought him back to life at the penultimate issue of Dan Slott's run. He brought back to life, but now he's only hungry for knowledge rather than eating planets.
He's back to his Ultimates form.
Correct.
Got it. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If this turns out to just be a red herring and he's not in the issue at all, I will probably drop the book.
You're done. This is the most egregious thing ever.
I'm being dead serious.
I know you are. I'm not saying you're not.
You put Galactus on the cover like that, even in silhouette form, and not put him in the book.
He'll be in like one square of a page, like
as long as the payoff is there.
I doubt. He'll be like, oh, there's Galactus. Oh, all right. Next up, we've got the much highly anticipated Peach Momoko summer event. Really, the book number 2 in her, Marvel universe, and that is Demon Wars: The Iron Samurai issue number 1. I believe Mariko was the main character of the last series, and it looks like we still have the Demon Jaw armor kind of connecting the two series together. So it'll be interesting to see if Mariko makes an appearance. But we're getting I would say Civil War vibes from this cover. Yes.
You seen the Civil War homage cover?
No.
Yeah, there's a Civil War homage cover that looks. You know how it has the color on top and then white at the bottom, and it says Civil War.
Yeah.
There's one that looks exactly like that, but it says
okay.
Wars.
All right. Well, whatever. I'm here for it, and just gonna say it now. Probably potential pick of the week, or at least my Marvel pick of the week. Even with Karen Gillan's X-Men on the line, it's pretty big potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
It is indeed.
But I'm always interested. I'm always amazed by Peach's artwork and even writing, and her integration of Japanese folklore into her stories too, which I think is really awesome. So I'm just really, really excited to see her take on these characters, on these classic Marvel characters. Yeah. All right. After that, we have Cantwell's Iron Man issue number 22. We've both kind of have had, just a kind of a puzzled look on our face when it comes to this run currently. The Korvac run was really just god tier. And now, it just feels like this book is kind of in limbo. So I'm hoping 22 kind of gets us into more in line of where we're going to end, but in a more cohesive way. I don't know really how. There's a lot missing from the book currently that we had in the previous arc, so it'll be interesting to see like where it goes, but I'm hoping it can kind of, I don't want to say get back on tracks, because I think that's the wrong word to say. It's almost like it just won't be, it's never going to be the same. I don't know.
It's not going to get back on track, especially when this is the last arc. So
right. But
whatever this is how it ends.
Yeah, it's just weird, first you fight a gorilla, then you fight some guy that's shooting rockets out of his knee, and it's just a little weird. But I'm still here for it. I wanted to end. I want 25 to just be like, yeah. And I'm thinking it's going to be like, huh? So I don't know. We'll see. Yep. All right, after that, we've got Moon Knight issue number 14. and Moon Knight is dealing with his 4, if not 3, really 3 personas, personalities within his mind, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Moon Knight has also been one of those books that have been repeated picks of the week for me, and this run's been fantastic. McKay has been killing it. So to be able to do a character dive into the 3 personas or personalities within Moon Knight's head I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and this is the issue that I mentioned this a couple issues ago, so a couple months ago now, but this is the issue that was essentially co-written by someone who actually has dissociative identity disorder. So pretty good research and inclusion on McKay's behalf for sure.
I like it. I love to hear it. Want to read it. Hey, I'm interrupting the video because I have something important to tell you. I know you know about our sub giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. This one right here. I know you know about that one because we talk about it all the time. But did you know we're giving away a slab at 750 subscribers? That's right. We're giving away this second printing of Silver Surfer Black issue number 1 with Null on the cover when we hit 750 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video. All right, after that, we're going to jump into DC with Dark Crisis issue number... Wait, hold on. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. The sequel. It is, though, because this is going to be reprinted with that freaking just go watch our video that we did on the whole reveal of this being the sequel to the Infinite Earths. It's going to be there, so I'm just going to call it Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, the sequel, because that's what this is, and it's stupid and I hate it. But that being said, digging that Green Lantern and the Emerald Army is coming into play, so we'll just have to wait and see how it's affected. I will say issue 2 was much more enjoyable than issue 1 because, half of it wasn't spoiled. So hopefully this Crisis on Infinite Earth name change won't really hinder my reading of it. I don't think it will, but it's still annoying.
It is a little annoying, but when you put Green Lanterns at the forefront, then get excited. So
right. Yeah. So looking forward to it for sure. Right after that, we got Batman issue 126 from Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez, The Fall of the Dark Knight. Issue 125 was very impressive. I dug the hell out of it, and now we've got a contingency plan going after Batman, it looks like, in form of a cyborg or a robot bat dude, and here for it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting that it could possibly be something that he created as a failsafe to protect him is the thing that's coming after him.
That might be his end or fall. All right, after that, we've got Sword of Azrael, issue number 1 of 6, a new limited series from DC, Say Your Prayers. I have very limited knowledge of Azrael. I just know that he looks like a badass, and I think he is a badass. So I'm picking this up at issue 1. I'm not going to completely sub to it. But it just sounds like a silly goose fun time. Yeah,
I didn't put this in my actual Comic Hub poll, but I put it on my league just to remind myself of it, and then at the very last minute said, no, I need to, I've made some big purchases, made a lot of extra buys lately, so extra books been added to the pool, so I'm gonna have to let you review me into this one.
That's fine. I will put that burden on my shoulders. But I'm going to have to do some extra reading prior to that. So let's get to our next book, which is Sword of Azrael, Dark Night of the Soul, which is an accumulation of a couple stories, a one shot, kind of getting you, what's the word I'm looking for? It gets you acquainted and also up to date at where Azrael is, so that you can read the one shot or the mini series appropriately. So I probably should have switched this, but I wanted to kind of do it like Tarantino reverse style. So I'm looking forward to this one as well, because I want to know more about the character. I mean, this is Azrael is a person that had the mantle of Batman, right? He ran it, but he kind of kills people. So that's kind of a no-no. And I'm about it. I saw I still haven't seen Peacemaker yet on HBO. But I just saw a conversation on TikTok where this guy's like, "You're not like Batman." He's like, "Yeah, you know why I'm not like Batman? Because all my enemies are 6 feet under the ground." I was like, "Oh, dude, that's actually legit." So kind of want to get into that framework as well. I think Batty can. I don't know. I'm just saying, like just go ahead and kill somebody. Just do it.
Yeah,
Just like
this is the accumulation of the 3-part mini that ran in the Batman Urban Legends. So if you've been picking up Urban Legends, you don't need this because that's all it is. There's no other content in it besides that. But
right.
I'll have to give kudos to DC's I don't know what part of the staff, editorial staff or whatever, because this is really smart stuff. Putting in a lot of backups and stories. We're sneaking them in here and there. We've got a lot of anthology books going on, a lot of backups, and putting out a one-shot like this that accumulates what they wanted you to read before and making it easier as a consumer to understand. That's smart.
I dig the hell out of that. All right, next up we have Poison Ivy issue number 3.
Yeah. This is another book that's issue by issue for me. The first 2 issues have been pretty good. I will say that I was a little disappointed at first, not with the story. The story's been told well. I was a little bit more intrigued as with Poison Ivy as an anti-hero, but we also are doing that a lot, and we're currently trying to redeem one right now with Harley Quinn and trying to get her full hero mode. So I understand the thought process, getting her back towards full baddie, and she is 100% full baddie. We're killing lots and lots and lots of people here. She is trying to achieve the godhood status that she had before Gardner stripped her of her powers during Fear State, and we are being violent and sassy on the way there. So pretty good fun writing by G. Willow Wilson, and Marcio Takara is doing amazing art. So if you're a Poison Ivy fan, I would say for sure pick this up, and if you haven't been, but don't let this cover be a red herring. I almost guarantee you that Harley Quinn's not going to be in this issue, because if so, maybe in like a 2-issue flashback, because Pamela's like on the other side of the country right now. She's not anywhere near.
Yeah, plus I think Harley's about to go to space in her current book too.
Exactly. So they're not together.
Not that continuity matters in DC anyway.
Oh boy.
Let's jump into our independence, and we're going to kick it off with Image's The Closet from Tiny Onion. This has also been your consistent pick of the week whenever this book comes out.
Yeah, this is a 2 for 2, so let's see if it can do a sweep.
Also, this cover. Fuck this cover, by the way. I don't like it.
Honestly, this in other years, this might be my horror pick of the year, but it's a solid 3. Like, Something is Killing the Children, Silver Coin, The Closet. So, and I haven't even finished it. So, it is a perfect accumulation of why Tinian is so good at horror, because not only does he tell stories that are a little bit disconcerting and horrific, but a lot of the horror elements are just making you feel horrible. And in this particular story, we are essentially watching an awful father be awful to his son, and as the father of a child, it makes me feel very bad just watching him be a bad father. So
a child.
I don't have a son, thank God, but that's why I said child, not son. I don't want sons, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
You looked at me funny.
Why not? Just keep going.
It's a great book. It's probably going to be my pick of the week.
Okay. All right. After that, we got our last book of the night, and The Dead Lucky. This is another character that is being introduced, was not introduced originally into the the massive verse that Kyle Higgins is trying to establish over here on Image. So interested to see, where this character goes. There is I don't know if it's an homage cover or if they're going to be directly connected to the Radiant Black, but there's one variant cover where she's like wigging out, and the robot from Radiant Black is behind her going like, so, will we get more of a connection to Radiant Black and Supermassive? I don't know. Remains to be seen. But I always want to check out at least one or two of these books that are connected to this, massive verse that they're trying to set up, because I would assume at some point it's going to explode. But it still remains to be seen. But I'm going to check it out and just see what's up.
Yep. Yeah. I'll be picking up the first one. I could have sworn on my life that this is the book that was supposed to be a graphic novel straight up.
No. The one that's supposed to be a graphic novel was the other character that was in the supermassive one-shot big book. And I can't remember the name of the character, but it's like Red Dragon or something like that. She's from a multiverse. And it just wasn't explained very much. And when you told me that that was going to be a graphic novel, at first I was kind of bummed, but then I'm like, I don't know. Like the character itself kind of intrigued me. So, but no, this is not that book.
All right. Well, so far, besides Radiant Black, we've had, at least in my opinion, pretty decisive swings and misses.
I would agree
with Rogue Sun and Radiant Red. So let's hope we fare better with this one.
Yeah, you gotta give it at least a shot and see what happens. If it's not worth it, then we'll drop it after one or two.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's gonna.
Yeah. We didn't include this in there, but before we finish, here's your insider trader secret tip. By the way,
yeah.
It's been pushed back multiple times, but it seems like this week is finally going to be the week that Image releases the omnibus of the Tinian horror magazine. I'm telling you right now, that thing is a limited print run. It's probably not going to get printed again, at least not anytime soon. If you're a Tinian fan at all and you like horror, I would suggest picking it up. $40 is not too bad for 5 oversized magazines bound together in hardcover. Also, I just learned today that apparently they're releasing a single issue of it as well. That's just the Tinian stories from it, just a single $3.99 issue. But apparently, the only way it's an incentive. The only way you can get is if your shop orders 5 copies of the hardcover.
Oh,
and
no.
you get one copy, from what I understand.
Do we know?
I found out 5 minutes before we did the show. So,
yikes.
If you're a collector, you like rare things, you like horror, you like Tinian, be on the lookout for that kind of stuff.
And that's been Nathan's pro tip. Anyway, that's going to do it for this week's New Comic Book Day for the week of August 3rd. I was about to say month, but month. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What's the first book you're going to be reading? What do you think your potential pick of the week is? And let us know what book you're just like, why the fuck did I pick this book up? Anyway, usually you don't have those anymore. I feel like we've said that enough that you're not going to have that kind of book, but we all make mistakes, right? So just let us know down in the comments. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, give us a like. Your participation, your followage, your just overall support really helps this channel. We can't do it without you. So please share the wealth, share the knowledge of Two Fat Guys Poulos being one of the best, if not the best, comic book review podcast, video, whatever you want to call it, show on the planet on YouTube. Let everybody know. I've gone on too long, and I'm going to end it now. Read more comics. Time to go to read more comics. Be kind to one another, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Later.